Hi, welcome to another episode of Shattering Limits with Cindy, a place where you can go for reliable recommendations for things in your everyday life for people who are disabled or elderly or have a certain situation that causes them to need some of these products, and they need a reliable place to find a review and evaluation of that product. Today we're going to be doing an evaluation of this rollator walker. It's called a rollator. It's Some people call it a walker still. It's just, I think it's a euphemism for still needing a walker. But it has wheels on it. That's the nice thing. I think that's why they can get away with saying that it's a rollator, which I find it very handy. I don't use it that often, only when I feel my legs are strong enough to do it, but it is a very nice device to have for this. A little bit about it: it's a lightweight steel basic rollator, reinforced steel, supports up to 350 pounds, adjustable handles. So these handles are adjustable. You can do the little knob here and put it up or down. It also has brakes on it that you can do at 3 levels for the brakes. And which is nice. I mean, I like that. So if you do, need something to help you stop while you're walking on it, you can do that. It has a little seat, and then it has the little pocket part where you can store things like your purse or a wallet or something else that if you're sitting down, you don't have fear that people are going to take it unless they push you off of it. So anyway, but it is foldable. The one thing I want to note for this, the folding is nice, and on the bottom is that you can kind of pull the legs up so it will collapse some. It does not have a catch part on it. I don't know how to describe it, but so if you do fold it up, it can come apart. I would like it would be nice to have a little part where you can attach it so it does not open for you, because I do find that when I try to put it somewhere in my car or someplace else, or that it comes apart. So because as far as I can see, there's not something to make it so it'll stay closed once you close it. If you close it enough, it will kind of not open easily. But it would be nice if there was a little latch there to prevent it from opening for you. So that was the only thing I noticed for that. We're going to do an evaluation. I'm excited. We're doing an evaluation at ClubFitness today. Not doing a workout, but just kind of, they have a track there, so we can go ahead and use this on the track. And then I want to also go over the mobility of this. Is that obviously there's wheels on it, so it is very mobile, but turning it can be an issue because the wheels are not independent. And what I mean by that is that they won't rotate around. The front ones just go straight forward. Sorry, the back ones do rotate. The back wheels do rotate, so the back end does. But the front ones do not rotate. They just will go straight. So you kind of have to turn on that. So we will evaluate that there, and I'm excited to go. I'll see you there. Hi, welcome back to Shattering Limits with Cindy. I'm here at ClubFitness with Maria, and I want to find out a little bit about the facility because it is a wonderful facility, and then we're going to do the demonstration of the rollator here that I kind of showed you before at home, and we'll see how this maneuvers here. So tell me a little bit about this facility because it looks like a wonderful facility.
Sure, Cindy. Well, thank you first for coming. We have been here in Greensboro for 25 years. This is our 25th anniversary. ClubFitness offers various of options from swimming to group exercise classes to yoga classes, spin classes, Pilates reformer, weights, strength training, cardio, sauna, steam rooms, hot tubs. So we have 2 locations in the Greensboro area. And when you are a member of one location, you're a member of both.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Well, I was to say, I do see the pool here, which is wonderful for people with MS. The pool is really the best place to get our exercise because it keeps us cool while we're working out, and then it also provides the buoyancy of the water to help with movement and that sort of thing. So the pool is a wonderful part of the facility. Some people are able to manage some of the other classes that you were talking about. Sure. So those are wonderful. The spin classes, the spin class is nice. I mean, that's a nice idea for it because you're sitting the whole time, but you're using the bike, and so you're still getting exercise with that, but you're sitting in a seated position. So it's wonderful.
And we do have the recumbent bikes as a cardio option as well. But we do have members with MS that always rave about like how good they feel when they go in the water.
Yeah, exercise is very important for people with MS. For everybody, but people with MS, and you have to kind of do moderate exercise. Some people have to do moderate exercise, and so it's just kind of watching it, but still getting your heart rate up, and that sort of thing. So, okay, now I'm done procrastinating, and we're going to do our demonstration of the walker rollator now that we had talked about before. Okay, we're going to just see how it manages on a straight line. Okay. This goes pretty well. It goes well. I like the seat there. The seat is an option for it. The one thing this does not have is that it does not have 4 independent wheels. So if I have to turn around, I have to kind of, it maneuvers okay for that. Well, I think this floor is good for that. Some other floors, like if they're just pure, like a concrete or a parking lot, that sort of thing, it might not move as well, but I think I have the advantage that this flooring is actually really good for this. So we're going to turn around and go back. And I still have to turn it a little bit.
Do you want me to put items there?
We can put items on. We're gonna do items also to see how this turns around it, maneuvers around it. Now we're going to do a demonstration of how it goes around some things. Yeah, I was to say this is good because I know there are sometimes you meet some things on the road as you're going, and that you have to actually maneuver around it. You don't have a choice. So we're going to try to see how this turns around, goes around some of the things. Okay. So it does a pretty good job. It's not super smooth. I would rather have 4 independent wheels for here. These are kind of at the bottom, somewhat stationary. They are stationary, so they don't completely turn. But it's not like it's so. This floor here is definitely an advantage for this. So it's not terrible having to move this, and considering this is about 17 pounds, it's doable because it is a lightweight rollator. And I do not have the backrest part on here. Since this is my rollator, I just don't. You have that, but the seat is very nice. I like the little compartment there. It is a good seat, good stationary seat for that. And then there are different levels on the brakes, 3 levels that you can place this at for that. And let's see, and I believe and I thought this could be you could set it for the brake. And the brake is sturdy. It is a very sturdy brake. But mine doesn't hold, or I don't see a way to make it hold. So it still goes for that. And then, yeah, that part I cannot find on that. And okay, so overall, this does a good job. It, like I said, it doesn't have 4 independent wheels where they just kind of roll. The backs do, the back wheels do. The front wheels do not. They are stationary. So I mean, but overall, this is a great thing. Okay, now we're going to do a demonstration of lifting up the walker and putting it over the step there. Because I know at times that I do need a curb, so I do have to lift this up on the curb. This is 17 pounds, which is still a little bit heavy for me. And then sometimes you do have a step that you do have to go up if you don't have a ramp or anything like that. So that's adjusting that. So this is kind of an evaluation of how that does on a step situation. And me getting up. Okay, all right. Okay, and see how well this goes up over the step. And I am kind of wimpy, so I can't lift it all the way over the step. And then, actually, I'm not going to go up on the step because I don't trust myself. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. And now we're going to kind of go back and we're going to try to lift it, see how this lifts again. Now, it does a pretty good job for that. Okay. We can lift it. I'll lift it over one more time to see how it manages.
Do you want to be facing the camera?
Oh, no. We can have them see my behind me, backside. Okay, so this worked. If there had been a full step here, we would have been able to see that and go on this step. But this kind of shows it. And this is just, thank you, Maria. You're welcome. So it does show I can lift it. I can lift the walker. So if you do have a step that you come up to, this would be, for most people, pretty manageable for that. I mean, could be a really high step, but this is light enough in order to get it maneuvered up to on a curb or a step for you for that. So anyway, this did a great job. Now I'm going to go back and sit down. Okay, so overall, I think this did a good job. It's lightweight. It's pretty maneuverable. So overall, I think this would be a good thing for if you do need a walker. I like the seat because at times you do have to sit and rest. So this is good. It has a storage there. So overall, I think this is a good product. And I would like to thank Maria.
Thank you, Cindy.
Yes, at Club Fitness in Greensboro. And this has been a great place to demonstrate. And I thank you so much for that. And I will see you back at home. Thank you.
Thank you.
We are back after our evaluation at Club Fitness in Greensboro, North Carolina. So thank you very much to Maria showing us around. And it looks like a really nice facility. And the gym looks nice too. It's not an intimidating gym where everybody is super bulky and everything like that. They're just everyday people, and so it's nice because it's just not intimidating at all. So it looks like a really nice place to go. But the pool is really something. The pool is huge. I mean, it's not like your little, I think, a little dinky backyard pool. I mean, this is a big pool. So I know that was a nice feature of it. I did like it because also for people with MS, the pool activities are good. So if you can do any pool activities, that's good because it generally keeps your body cooler. The one thing you have to watch out for is not to overexert yourself. I've done that before. I've done a pool class and thinking like, oh, okay, I'm cool the whole time. And then after the class, I really worked out and I was hurting after the class. So you just have to be careful if you do pool work. That is good for MS. Just don't overexert yourself too much and think that, oh, okay, I'm fine. I'm in a pool because it's cool in the pool, and you still get hot. So anyway, but the pool they have is just wonderful. It was great to be in the facility. I really liked it. Thank you very much, Maria. That's ClubFitness in Greensboro, North Carolina. We did an evaluation of this walker, and as you can see, it did do a good job. I mean, I was able to walk with it, no problem. It worked fine. Forward, backward, and then even going around some of the items, it was not a problem. It was just, like I said, the front wheels don't independently rotate. They just kind of stay forward, but the back wheels are independent, so they will rotate if you need them to. Overall, I think this is a very good product. I like it. I have put this. I'm sorry, I didn't say before. I have put this together already, so I did want to show most of the products that if I get them, I do want to show putting them together. But I had this one, and I wanted to do an evaluation of it, and I'd already put it together. It was not that complicated to put together. It was much like the bed rail to put together. So it was just this goes to this, and this screws on this. So it was not an overly complicated thing to do. So I would say, most people should be able to do it themselves. It's not heavy. I mean, I don't find it heavy. I find a lot of things heavy that aren't really heavy, but this I do not find heavy. It's 17 pounds, so I don't want to carry it up a mountain, but it's the kind of thing where I can lift it short for a short period of time, and onto a curb. And as she showed, when she put the step out there, I was able to get it up on the step and get it over that. So that's fine. So I know at times if you are with a walker, you might have to go up on a curb because there's not a cutout right where you are, or you might have to go up a step, something like that. And I feel that is doable with this device, with this rollator. So overall, I would say this is a good product. I would recommend buying it. And I think I gave any recommendations as far as just things to watch out for. The fact that the wheels don't move all independently. There's not a catch on the when you collapse it, so you do have to be careful of it opening up for that. But overall, I would recommend this as a buy for people if they need a walker. And for me, the price, it was a decent price. It wasn't exorbitant. It's different prices, so I don't want to say, oh, I paid whatever this amount, because it varies for each person, or not each person, but each place you go to get it. So anyway, I will have the Amazon link down below. I am an Amazon affiliate, so I do get a small commission for anything you buy through that link. But there is a link on there. And also, I didn't mention this before, but I have a website, Shattering Limits with Cindy. It's called shatteringwithcindy.com. I'll have the link down below. And I have a lot of products on there for people who have disabilities, just to make their life a little bit easier, because I know there's many things that generally people who are full abilities don't think of. So anyway, this site will have a lot of products that you may find useful for that. And anyway, that's it. So I hope if you have any comments or questions about anything, please leave it in the comments area down below. Otherwise, I will see you next time for another product review. Thank you and have a wonderful day.